and welcome to an Izzet Prowess video. Earlier we played Gruul Prowess, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can definitely find the videos in the one before this one, easily. Slickshot Show-Off is from today as I record on Magic Online. So this is the very powerful bird that can kill people out of nowhere in combination with Lava Dart, Mutagenic Growth. We have card advantage in the form of Expressive Iteration and Breach. In the Gruul version, you cut Questing Druid. Sorry, in the Izzet version, you cut Questing Druid. But as you can see, I still have a tiny touch of green for Pick Your Poison, which is incredible. Against the various Amulet Titan, Leyline Scion, you need this card. Like, if they do Leyline Scion main deck, it's over, you concede. If they do the post sideboard, you need to have Pick Your Poison, at least, to fight that. And you have also Blood Moon, which is another necessary evil, because the matchup against Amulet is bad. And also, I'm happy to bring in Blood Moon against the Leyline Scion decks. And once you do that, you have Jegantha to fix your mana, to play those. You can also play Mana Morphose to fix your mana. Mana Morphose is another card that is, I think, a little bit obsolete. It's very good if things are going well. It's a free mana draw card. But if things are going bad, you're just filling your deck with nothing. You don't cast this card in one-landers, which sometimes you have to keep, especially in this version with Preordain. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing. Let's go. Modern League. Again, it's called Temur Prowess, but I decided to cut the Questing Druid. I also cut a couple of Soul-Scar Mage. You don't have to do one mana creature necessarily. You even have the Survey Land to grab on turn 1. And you have Slickshot Show-Off, so your creature count is still relatively high. You can play also less lands than 19. You can play 18. But I'm playing, again, this Fairy Islet and Thundering Falls. Questing Druid sometimes is better than Iteration. Some other times, it's not. Most importantly, Expressive Iteration doesn't ask you much to be a 2-for-1. You just cast it when you have, on turn 3, you flip a land or a Bauble, and that's already card advantage. Whereas Questing Druid, it's a little bit more clunky. Sometimes you can flip cards you don't want to cast. So, but some other times, it is a 3-for-1 because you get to cast a creature. Anyways, Slickshot Show-Off is definitely just a mandatory card in these decks that is bringing the archetype back. In the previous league, we started strong at 3-0, and then we lost against Scales and Zoo. We beat Drawn, Coffers, and Amulet. I don't like Spell Pierce. I think ever since Cascade is taking a break, you don't have to play with Spell Pierce anymore. You could play the Gruul Surveillant too. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could. Let's go. Let's begin. Okay. Looks like they're playing Murktide. Alright, they top bottom with the Preordain, and it's my turn to play Magic. I think I like to go Steam Vents, Monastery Swiftspear. Having this Mutagenic Growth makes me okay against Bolt. And if they go Bolt, actually, I probably don't even fight because I want to protect my Show-Off with Mutagenic Growth. It deals 5 damage when you do that. Like, let's say next turn, my opponent goes like, kill spell now. I don't do anything. Next turn I play Show-Off. They go Bolt, I go Mutagenic Growth, 5 damage. I guess I can also go Spells Near or Stern Scalding, which isn't ideal. Yeah, again, I don't want to fight on that. Let's hope they don't have a counter spell. Good. Let's hope they have a Lightning Bolt or an Unholy Heat. So I can deal 5 damage. No, that's it? Okay. Pass. No, I don't think it was worth to plot. So in case my opponent passed with 2 mana up, then yes, I would have plotted, because that represented a counterspell. And that's great. Again, that's why, and that's when this card shows off the most. When your opponent is representing counterspell, and you just ate their mana by plotting this. Then you plot another one, and then in the third you play triple spell, and their counterspell is overloaded. This is how Burn beats Murktide, by overloading their mana on counterspell. And again, I'm not Burn, but similar. Utopia was flavor text. Yeah. Very, very similar to the old Ragavan flavor text, I guess. Maybe they're dead. Maybe they're dead. We'll show off Preordain this turn. Let's see if they have a subtlety. Okay, so now I have 6 damage. I think these cards are too good. So this one is 6 damage. So I have 12 damage. I think I'm happy to go for it. It's just too much damage. It's just too much damage. I don't want to waste it. I guess I should have actually done this after block. When I did a force of negation and find the Lyrium and then block. So I should have gone attack, you don't block, then I play Mutagenic Growth. Well, I guess very good first game to show off this card on this video. As always, I like to talk about non-magic stuff while my opponent's thinking. What is happening in Dubai right now? Can somebody explain? Like they made a system that makes rain. So like they're able to artificially make rain and they made it too much and now everybody's flooded. Is that what's happening? Yeah, cloud seeding. What does that mean? Maybe this is me. I'd never heard of it. I didn't know what was possible to just make rain happen. And why don't they do it on, I don't know, many places in the world? Is this like super expensive, I'm assuming? Okay, so playing as Murktide, I will have my Pick Your Poison and now Flame of Anor. So this is, instead of, in my group version, I play with Destructive Revelry, And this card is similar, and you have wizards. Slickshot Show-Off is a wizard, and Soul-Scar Mage are a wizard. First league we went 3-2. Started strong, but then fell off. You can't make rain, it just makes rain clouds drop more water. Ah. So the cloud drops more water. I see. Okay, so Lava Dart is interesting because usually they side out Ragavan. I'm gonna assume they do, and in that case, Lava Dart is out. I think a couple of Swiftspear as well. Good against Murktide. It is not. It takes the rain away from other places that are used to get rain. What does it mean? That shot not good enough. No, it's not. So, for example, they're taking rain from India that has rain, that has a lot of rain, but it's pretty far away, I'm assuming. I'm super ignorant, so that's why I'm asking all these questions. I guess I'm ignorant on this topic, not in general. All right, my opponent goes land Chandelier. Okay. Do I just want to? Yeah, I think I just want to bolt it with a bolt. They just see clouds with rain approach, and they make it exhaust. Next place won't become this. Natural. Okay, so. Yeah, I have nothing to do right now. I'm just gonna go Soul-Scar Mage, and then I'm gonna get a Survey Land. I mean, next month I have to go to Sicily, for a trip. No, I have to go. I go to on a vacation in Sicily, and I heard that they're having huge problem with rains. There hasn't been raining in a long time, and summer is just about to approach, so it's dangerous, and you can't use water and things like that. Game is game one screw, game two flood. That's true. We're playing with new cards. We are. We won game one with two Slickshot Show-Off into play. Let's get that little surveillance going. Rain is natural, the amount of it isn't. Because naturally it's supposed to. Okay. So this is free. I love free stuff, so I'll leave that on top. Bauble. You can see the score of my league above here. It just started. We are up a game. I can bubble myself. If it's bad, I shuffle. It is bad, so I shuffle. What else do I want to do with? I guess I can just return Jegantha. I can return Jaggy. Jaggy, do you wanna do a trip to my hand? Yeah. Jaggy says yes. Good night, Starnoot. Good night, good night. For me, it's currently 11:37 a.m. I would say it's sunny outside. Yes, it is. There's just a little bit of cloud. Your argument for EI here. You wanted to play Expressive Iteration. I'll tell you what it is that when I'm not under pressure, I'm gonna go. When I'm not under pressure, I don't like to play iteration because of the chances that iteration breaks. So you want to play the rule for expressive iteration is that you play it when you finish your land drop. Okay? There is a case sometimes where you play it because you don't have anything else to play. So you have land drops, but you also don't have anything else to play, so you play iteration to check for gas. But in a matchup like this, like a slow matchup, I don't mind to slow roll it as much as I can. Just I return Jegantha, that's card advantage. You have to click the button W. If you click the button W, it automatically, on Magical Line, it automatically taps for the one on the left. Basically, your goal is to exploit those card advantage tools to make them never fizzle. Oh, wow. I think my opponent learned a new thing. Is that if Soul-Scar Mage was already 4-5 and you play this, I guess, did we all learn a new thing? What would I have expected to happen? Was this a bug? HS Atticus, thank you for the Prime sub. My Soul-Scar Mage had 2 damage on it, and then they played Dress Down, and it didn't die. I don't know if this was a bug. Anyway, I don't have a land here, so I'm gonna look for it. W. You click W, and it automatically takes the left one. Okay. Hand, bottom, exile. Kinda bricked. Yeah, the power and toughness already happened. I know, but you know, sometimes. And you remove all the abilities. It's weird. You know this from Merfolk Trickster plus Prowess. Okay. Yeah, you press W while you click on land. Okay, so we all learned something new here. I learned something new here. I would have definitely had to call the judge if this interaction happened to me. W, you automatically get, so here is blue, red. Oh no, the Brotherhood and my creatures. Fourth land, I got nothing to do. I don't want to play Breach. I want to wait for the Breach until I have a Channeler around. Because Breach plus Channeler is a combo. Channeler reduces the amount of cards Breach needs to take. Stats are not abilities. Thank you. They played a Murktide, which I got my Pick Your Poison for. What questions do you have? I think I got answer mostly, but it was that I had a 4-5 Soul-Scar Mage in play with 2 damage on it, and then they played Dress Down. And it didn't die. It remained a 4-5, which makes sense if you explain it. So here, for example, my friend Atticus, I click W, and it takes blue and red, and you save some seconds of your precious life. Sorry, you save some precious seconds of your life. Spell Pierce. Also, another reason of why I didn't play Iteration, I didn't mention it because it was whatever, but they has Spell Pierce mana up. That's why I returned Jegantha too. Top draw. Peek your poison. Sacrifice a creature with flying. Always a pleasure. And then I'm gonna go Preordain. I want to slow roll this Breach. Two top. So I'm gonna play this Channeler. If they, I mean, I have the chance or the choice. Anyway, to bin the Breach, but I feel like the Breach wins the game here. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah. So if you top deck a counter spell, I have a second Breach. Yeah, it's brutal. I just can't live that life of casting Murktide 7/7 against a deck with Unholy Heat, and then you get 1 mana removed. It. I don't know. I understand that Murktide keeps on winning because it does. I guess you just don't play against any deck with Pick Your Poison, and that makes sense. Like not everyone can afford to play Pick Your Poison, but for example, this deck could. Like the list that I saw, that Dingo 5 0'd with didn't have it in the sideboard, but it's just maybe we would have lost the game if we didn't have it. So I feel like It's just such a great card. Ask you so little if you're already playing 10 fetches. All right, so you want to do DRC first. Then you want to do Bauble. So this way you reduce the amount of cards you need to exile every time. Oh, are you wiring my... Oh, subtlety. Sure. Yeah, that works. Yeah, put it on top. Go Bolt. Then I'll go Bauble twice and pass. Okay, they have another subtlety. That's good to know. And I thought of holding Graveyard for the next breach. It's just that what if they draw Soul-Scar Mage, Soga Lantern? It's terrible. You know, I'm wasting 2 cards. So I think it's good what I did. Yeah, Breach Bubble is great. And when you have a Channeler, it's even better because I would have drawn an extra card here if I had Channeler. I'm happy to go Channeler. I understand that you have a subtlety, but there's not much I can do about it. You have subtlety. Oh wow, you don't use it. I wonder why they don't use it. Iteration. Okay, so iteration is great. Like I want to get delirium. I don't know. I just want to feel the graveyard. I have a breaching end. I'm not gonna lose this game. It's fine. I think I may lose if I start like keeping cards on top. I don't know. I wonder why they didn't play their subtlety. Doesn't make much sense they didn't. I guess they keep it for Jegantha. Oh, because you had that. Sure. Could have bolted face to put 2 cards in the graveyard for the next. Well, I guess you have Stern Scolding on that. It's okay. Wow, you don't do it? Opponent just doesn't cast their cards. What hates casting their cards. I'm gonna play this to draw 2. I know that could be better because I have because I have a wizard in play. But... I just drew so many cards this game. So many. Split Breach. Oh, I concede. The second Underworld Breach. Probably didn't need it. I was just always in a commanding position with the pick your poison to kill Murktide. There's just not really ways for them to win, I think, in this matchup. Okay. I want to get more information about this. Cloud seeding is a weather modification technique used to increase the precipitation. This method involves dispersing substances into the air that serves as a cloud condensation. Is this pollute? Does this thing pollute? Like this chemical that you put in the air, is it bad? Or is it all silver iodide, potassium iodide, and sodium chloride? Playing against Carlone. He played Scam last time. I faced him. Okay, this time they don't play Scam. They play Jegantha. One lander with a million 2-drops. If it was Scam, I would have kept. It's not Scam, I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, that's a keep. It's bottom. Fetch land. And now it's... Do I want to do 1 damage? Nah, let's just go... Swiftspear attack pass. I'll go Slickshot the next turn. Okay, they lead on with Leyline. Let's go Land, Swiftspear, attack, no bubble. Urgrund Tomb. They may be Scam Zoo, actually. Land, Ragavan. Overgrown Tomb, Ragavan. Your classic modern curve. Let's go Steam Vents. Let's play this. Let's play Bubble. Bubble you now so you don't have Orc. Oh, that's not good. Do I want to leave this back to block Ragavan? I think so. They may have kept a Wallander with Sign of Draco Leyline, hoping the Ragavan connects. Can be scam with Jegantha, you're right. Yeah, it's Zoo. Lock. Since they play Overgrown Tomb, to me, it makes sense they don't have a second land. Yeah, I felt that. Because what type of hand doesn't have a fetch land, and the land that you choose to play is Overgrown Tomb? Okay. Now, how do I go? How do I go here? What is my sequencing? I think it is Thundering Falls first to dig deeper with the Preordain. Perfect. And then we go Preordain. Breach Iteration. Huh. Allora. My opponent may go next turn Land Scion. It's gonna be hard to beat, but it could beat that. It could beat that. I think I'm actually gonna draw both of these in this order here. Do I want to play Bubble? Yeah, I'll play Bubble. I'll play Soul-Scar Mage. Oh, look at your top. Hoping it's not a land. Ah, so it isn't a land, but it's Leyline Binding, which is great. Anyway, 5 damage to the chin. Slickshot Show-Off dealt 8 damage so far. 8 damage. It costs 2 mana. It dealt 8 damage. So my opponent is Binding, we have Breach, and we have Iteration. Swiftspear. Well, I can go Swiftspear, Breach, Bubble, Bubble. That isn't lethal, but you go to 1. So to me, it's the best play. Actually, is that true? Can I do Bubble Bubble? I can't do Bubble Bubble. I lied. Alright then, let's play Iteration. I'm expecting my opponent to go Sign of Drake on next turn. If they go Scion of Draco, what is my best play? I think it's Iteration. I'm just gonna Binding the Show-Off, take 4, down to 5. And if they draw, and if one of their land they draw, it's a shock land, they get a 30, and my Iteration can find a bolt. Okay, so they draw Flooded Strand, and they can play their Scion. Yeah, they kept a one lander with Leyline Scion. They were missing the second land. Unholy Heat, unfortunately, doesn't do it. It's not true, actually. Unholy Heat, it does something. I can see one. Unholy Heat can kill my own creature. So they don't gain life. Although, obviously, if I go Breach, Bauble, I don't have Delirium, so Unholy Heat doesn't kill anything. You think it's not lethal? What do you say? Yeah, I think it has to be Iteration. I think it has to start with Iteration. See what happens. A. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Play Bauble. Attack with all. Then allow it art you. The thing as first strike hexproof, lifelink, trample, vigilance. You think we win with breach? I doubted it. What was your line? Breach and then what? Unfortunately, if I double bubble after breach, I don't have delirium anymore. Okay, let's go Lava Dart to your face so that Scion becomes Scion dies in combat. And then I'll bubble you. It's okay, we're playing well. We're playing well, everything is going accordingly. It was very important that we didn't attack with the Swiftspear to understand the range without Overgrown Tomb. Now they may have another Scion, but I think it's fine if they do that. When you play decks like this, your head will often tell you that you have lethal. But it's important that you make sure everything all the time. This is very much not an intuitive deck to play. You have to actually. So let's say Murktide, it's a deck that you often just vibe with. You just play around things, you just play cards, you take lines, and you vibe. What your intuition tells you, it's often right. This deck is different, I think. Sometimes I just think about lines and they just don't really. And they're just wrong. They're just simply wrong. Let me go just breach and opponent will concede. You think about new Jace. Yeah, it's a good card. Alright, so I'm playing against Zoo. Once again, I'm gonna have Pick Your Poison in. I think I want the Blood Moon. What about the Flame of Anor? So Destructive Revelry, I bring it in. What about Flame of Anor? Maybe it's still good. Yeah. Let's take out Loud Art once again. What else? Do I want to take out some iterations? Because I'm bringing in the moons. Some iterations, some preordains. Moon doesn't let me cast a lot of my cards. This is a very clunky plan. We'll see. I have Jegantha to cast my cards after Moon. Oh, the strongest deck in the format. Alright, let's go. Keep. It has Jason Pioneer. Yep, that's cool. I'll have a Pioneer RCQ the 5th of May, so I have to play Pioneer again eventually when I return from Seattle. I'll play, I think I want to play the Lotus Field. That was the last deck I enjoyed in Pioneer. And the only deck I enjoyed probably in Pioneer. So maybe you can give me some feelings. They don't start with Leyline. Very important. Wild Nakatol. I have to bolt this immediately, otherwise they can play a mountain and it's bigger. I'll bubble myself. Let's see what it is. Mountain. Perfect. So I'm gonna go Wooded Foothills, Upkeep, kill Nakato. Actually, do I want to? I'll play another one here. Yeah, I'll play another one here. So upkeep, I draw, and then I draw again, and then a little bit clunky to speak your poisons, but I think I have to take Steam Vents here. Unholy Heat, because Steam Vents can cast me Preordain, pick your poison. You can find me another fetch land to play pick your poison. A little very awkward hand, by the way. I don't know. I don't like control. I never play control decks. I think they're always flawed, but I don't like them. Underworld Breach. Let's go Preordain. Bottom, bottom both. Whatever. Perfect. Preordain is kind of sick. I kind of miss playing with Preordain in my Gruul deck. Megadash. Mine is so clunky at the moment. Very clunky, very clunky. Okay, they don't have a third land, so their hand is 5 spells. I draw. Steam Vents. Oh. I know you have a treasure to play Binding, but and I know I can't cast my PK Poisons anymore. I know everything. I don't know everything. I know everything that makes this play bad. I know you have Ragavan. Yeah. And maybe this Bloodman just sabotages me, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see about the Jace. No, but bad. They flip PK points. No. Okay. No more Bloodman. That's funny. No, basta, ma che è? There's 4. Oh, okay. Um, I think I'll go Breach. Preordain. Mm, bottom both. Why don't I find a land? Oh, bravo, Mango. Bubble. Land. I don't wanna bubble myself. See? What's on top? Another land. Okay. I'm gonna fetch up a Stomping Ground untapped. I guess, nah, it has to be tapped. Yeah. Tapped is okay. I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll fetch it tap. Yeah. I was thinking about the Thunder and Falls, but I want to be able to play those Speak Your Poisons. Wouldn't goes for Ragavan again, but they have so many cards. Crazy. No, they flip bubble. That's so good. That's so good. Just play an artifact or a creature with flying. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, it's a solid card on its own. Why, 3 bolts? Jeez. Merda Carlone. Okay, so this game, Pick Your Poison was bad, but they have 12 cards that you want to kill. Leyline, Scion, and Binding. I think it makes sense they keep it. What about Blood Moon? Now I guess they can play around it. I guess now they'll play around it. Like you never expect Blood Moon from a deck like this, maybe? I don't know. Very awkward. I deserved a loss there. My deck was just not really functioning. The one lander, once again, I got 2 Pick Your Poison. I'm keeping this hand. And so far, the deck has been decent for sure. The bird has been going well and everything. I think. I want to cycle the bubble just to be able to draw a land next turn rather than. Oh, nice. Perfect top of the deck. Buongiorno, Ceci. Why not surgical? What do you mean, why not surgical? No, no, my friend Sean, you have a pizza badge. You're a subscriber to my channel. I am required to help you there. You do not bring in surgical extraction against a normal deck. You only bring it against reanimator deck. If you play surgical extraction against a normal deck, you get a match loss. And there's so many pick of poison. It's unbelievable. The reason is card advantage. I wrote an article about card advantage. It's one of my few, I guess, theory article that I wrote in my life. It's that every time you look at your graveyard and there's cards, like anytime you go -1, it's one step closer to the tomb. I fetch land, fetch land, fetch land for Mango. Stan's just wondering. Yeah, no, just telling you that that's how it works. Okay, we're back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Drew natural Stomping Ground. Didn't even draw a fetch land. Okay, that's another land. Satoru the Infiltrator. It combos with Grief, Subtlety, Cryptic Coat. It combos with Cryptic Coat. That's true. Okay, I got Delirium. Poker, it was a pleasure. Yeah, you can rewatch the VOD. This month they are free. You don't need to be subbed because of the sponsor stream by Cosmic Battle. So you can rewatch the VOD. I highlighted some of the mistakes you made, so I hope that was you can learn from that. On the last podcast episode of the Carnies, they talk about the way to improve, and rewatching the games is definitely one of them. Opponent keeps on playing those 2 and a 5/5s. Allora, can I go Windswept Teeth, Breach, Unholy Heat, and have Delirium? I can't. Probably can't, because I fetch 5 cards, I go Breach 6 cards, I play Heat 3 cards. I would need to get lucky to be able to do that. I guess I could get lucky. Because I mill a card, so I exile the milled card, the Wooded Foothills, and the Swiftspear. So at that point, hello, is it there? Nah, no, right? No, it's impossible. I can't. That would be getting too much lucky. So probably you should have played Iteration first and not Wooded Foothills. All right, let's do the following play. I keep this to chum block with, I think. I'm dead. I'm going pick your poison on enchantment, and then I go breach, and then I play a lot of bubbles, and then we'll see what happens. I'm gonna draw a lot of cards, like a lot, like so many cards. Like really very many. This is turn 5. I wish I had another land, I guess, to play Unholy Heat. Wow, you have Orcish Bowmaster. So I guess I should be worried about what do I exile here. Because you can kill my channelers. Oh, it's in your top deck, though. It's not in end. Okay. If it was in end, it would have died with all the triggers. I actually probably do die regardless, right? I mean, I guess I could. Nah, I have to remove the Lyrium 100%. What I can do is maybe get to Delirium at the end of the turn. That could be something I can do. Two. Wow, they're doing something now. Oh, they have another orc. Oh, oh no. They had another orc. Am I dead? I should definitely go to second main. Oh yeah, I'm dead on board 100%. I have like 5 or 6 triggers. They all trigger orc. Yeah, they kill my blocker. Alright, close game though. Above us. It's 1-1. We lost to Zoo. Jegantha's revealed. And we have a Wallender. On the draw though, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, it's good tools. It's called MTGO bot. Lava Dart, your Arbor Elf. Unfortunately, I missed a second land. I'm gonna play as Old Growth Troll. I will attack it and then I go bolt on it. Yeah, I think it's okay. I knew I can go Unholy Heat. It's probably better to go Unholy Heat. Free mana. Kiora. Behemoth Beckoner. Beckoner. Beckoner or Beckoner, I don't remember. 4 mana is that card. The One Ring, okay. Second land. I'll go Swiftspear. I'll go Bolton Kiora. Attack her to death. Kiora untap the One Ring as well. Yes, okay, that's good. Storm the Festival. Let's see what it put into play. Okay, they play Cavalier and Nykthos. Shrine to Nyx. Is that over? I keep on playing, I guess. Okay, I can do hand, bottom, exile, play land, play bubble, bubble you. Okay, I will attack. I will bolt the Cavalier, and then I pass. Put on top the Storm the Festival, sure. I won a match against the Mono Black Coffers earlier, where my opponent just seemed to have it all and I should have scooped, and then they just died with a million cards in hand and the one ring. So, I mean, I guess that's different deck, but yeah, I'm not gonna concede just yet. But I will the bottom break as my opponent goes off. I don't think I need to do anything here. I think they have infinite, right? They must have infinite here. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. GG, well played. Treasure Planet wins. Classic Pick Your Poison. That's it. The cut. Mutagenic. I don't like a Lava Art because they have the Arbor Elf. We decided out. Toot, 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 toot. Let's go. Ooh, they have a ley line. Yeah, at the tournament I played in Pisa last week, I played against a Enchantress deck who started Leyline, Nykthos, Abundant Growth on Nykthos. No, now they can sacrifice that one. Who drew a second one? Okay, man, this Pick Your Poison love me. I drew so many of them. Well, one Channeler. Let's graveyard it. I think I want to go land Lava Dart. Because I get Delirium already. Okay, gonna play Pick Your Poison again. My favorite, my beloved. Huh. Arbor Elf. That's funny. Attack. I kill all your permanents now. Pick Your Poison, which goes off with Nykthos very big time. Although Underworld Breach. I graveyard this too. Literally graveyarding anything. Oh. ERC. I'll play Iteration now. Let's see what I find. Steam Vents? Nah, I can do better. Okay. Hand, bottom, exile. 4 damage. Without this card in our deck, easy loss. Easy loss. Opponent would have just gone Sprawl plus Guild Pact. Infinite mana, infinite damage. I think I'll go iteration before going channeler. Graveyard anything. That's the plan. Allora, if I go Swiftspear Preordain, how much damage is that? 5? I think I just go Preordain now. I find Bolt. I'm happy. Ooh, I guess I had Dart in my graveyard. Maybe it was lethal, actually. Maybe it was lethal, actually. Yeah, I think I missed lethal. Because this Swiftspear here would have been a 2-3. Nah, it wasn't lethal. Oh, wow. Do I want to dart you? Sure, why not? Maybe I find another one. Unholy Heat. It's alright. First card I keep on top of my deck. With Surveil. Okay, we played around it. We played around that. Go to the next one. Alright, on the draw, I will for sure bring back Lavadar. The opponent seems to have kept in the um the Arbor Elf. Reactive hand. Bubble myself and I'll decide what to do. Grab a mountain. Spell. Oh, okay, good. Swifty, and I'll go top land. I want to hold the Lava Dart. Maybe I draw Slickshot Show-Off, which I haven't drawn yet in this game. When it goes third forest, Utopia Sprawl, which I probably just drew. Then maybe Charm. Charm get Nykthos? Yeah, exactly. Charm get Nykthos. I can go DRC, Stomping Ground untapped. Pick your poison for enchantment. Let's see what I surveil. It's Delirium already, by the way. Ooh, Slickshot Show-Off. Okay, you remain there. And I deal a lot of damage. Unless they go Cavalier. They go Karn. Karn, what do you do? What do you do? How much did I have? Oh, here were might you get. It's wild. Let's play Show-Off. Let's play Dart. You can check how the league is going up there, and that says gain 3. So you never follow the train. Do I want to flashback Lava Dart? I don't think so. Right? If I dart you, it's 18. I have 5. Yeah, I have 11 damage. Yeah. Yeah, you can go. I don't want to Lava Dart flashback now. Go. I could have done it. Could have done it. They're playing Storm the Festival, it seems. Alright, let's see. Hope you don't find a Cavalier. That'd be the best one, for sure. When I found 2 Leyline of the Guild Pact. And I don't want to count, because this is for sure lethal now. So much damage, I can't count it. Because we had the dart in the graveyard, remember? Minus 11. Okay. Alright, match number 4 against Hearts 99. That bird was huge. Kahira. Kahira versus Jegantha. We have no creatures. It may seem like we're playing an aggro deck, but don't let the labels fool you. Don't let the names fool you. A name doesn't matter anymore. The only goal is to win the game. The only goal is to reduce your opponent life total to 0. Where is Ragavan? That's a good question. It doesn't go too well with the deck strategy, usually. And he dies to maybe like Orcish Bowmaster, which the rest of the deck dodges well. I can see playing Ragavan again over maybe Soul-Scar Mage. You just play a couple of Ragavan over Soul-Scar Mage. Goes 2 top, 1 bottom. Unfortunately, my hand doesn't have any threats, so I have to just rely on the card advantage to win the game. Although my opponent is also playing a control deck, so card advantage maybe hard to get through. No Step is in the sideboard. Yeah, I don't like Spell Pierce. Bad card ever since they banned the Outburst. Alright, let's see what they do about this iteration. If they counter it, so be it. You can play less surgicals. It's just that I think what I truly think is that Amulet and Goryo are legacy decks, and if you don't pay enough attention to them with sideboarding, you just lose to them. Rest of the decks, I think you can fight. There isn't a clear card for the other clear tier 1 of the format, which is Yawgmoth. Everything else, so I think you just have to put a lot of sideboard to have a chance to compete. They're playing Legacy, we're playing Modern. The power level of main deck between these decks is huge. Like you're just always gonna be an underdog in those matchups. Pierce is great versus Ring. I can see that, yeah. But Ring isn't the problem to this deck. think another breach, even though it doesn't do too much. I still haven't found a creature. Yep. No creature. I did cut some. I mean, I added four Slickshot Show-Off, and I cut two Soul-Scar Mage, so I still have a ton of creatures. I guess they used to play Questing Druid, which is also a creature. And the One Ring, obviously, here it's huge because I haven't put any pressure. I have applied zero pressure so far, so obviously it's huge in this game. I haven't even found Mishra's Bauble, so my breach is a little bit clunky. At this point, I think I don't want the Soul-Scar Mage. Try to Preordain into a Bauble. I really wanted to find Bauble here to go Breach and draw 4 cards. Do I see Bird being played in... do I see Bird being played in Burn? Nah, I don't think so. Who's the control deck? I think it's them. I have Mutagenic Growth in my hand. I can't think of a worse card to have in my hand than Mutagenic Growth. Okay, so here I could go Swiftspear attack. I guess if they hardcast Solitude, I can cast Breach post combat, so I think it's okay. But yeah, again, not finding Mishra's Bubble makes Breach much worse. Like, not that they would ever do it, but like, let's say if they ban the card, they ban the card Mishra's Bubble tomorrow, Breach just becomes unplayable. What do I do? Do I go Dart? Do I go Mutagenic Growth? I think I'll go Dart. Yeah, I mean, you can play Spell Pierce over Surgical. That's fine. You can do that. I definitely don't. So far. Like, if you just play against... Okay, nice. They're doing that. This was our bait. This was our bait. Now, second main, I'm gonna go Breach. And I want to find... and I want to go Preordain. I want to find Mishra's Bubble. So double Preordain is what would get me the deepest on that. Well, I guess they could have Force of Negation here. Okay, let's go Preordain. I dug so deep for Bubble. It's very unlucky that I'm not drawing it. But I guess it is what it is. Alright, last shot. Failed. Just bold them? Nah. It wasn't a successful strategy. I bowled you off 6. You take 2, but then you have a Solitude. I mean, I just dig 6 to find Bauble, and I already dug a lot more before. Let's say I searched for 40 cards, I didn't find any Bauble. That's fine. I'll lose a game like that. You know, I wasn't supposed to win it. I think if I bubble there and I draw 3 cards, I can't win that game. Missed lethal. I missed lethal decay. Wow, they didn't even tap the ring. That was for sure a mistake. They should have tapped the ring first. Okay, yeah, that's my iteration. I have another bubble, so it's not that I lose immediately. A hand bottom exile. So land DRC. The good thing is that I'm playing as the control deck, so I have all the time in the world. There's no pressure. I think I just pass here. I don't have to do anything. If for sure prismatic ending and such. Still I'm binding to. Okay, I'm gonna Unholy Heat the Solitude. Leave a bolt on top. Opponent may end up taking a lot of damage from their cards, rings, and so on. No Jegantha at the hand. I wanted to draw a card with Fairy Islet. I don't think Jegantha does anything in this game. Opponent has tons of answers for her. Also, the Fairy Bound. I think my game is just it's around this card Underworld Breach. Obviously, they play counter spells. Do I want to bolt you? No, I don't think I need to tell you I have bolts. Likely you'll play around it regardless, but still I need to tell you. Why you're tapping out? Okay. I mean, you can easily have. Oh, it does make sense you're tapping out because you have the protection from ring. That's true. Off a turn. Hmm. Let me see my deck. So I have 4 Mishra's Bubble, 2 Channeler, 3 Darts, 1 Bolt. I got 4 Slickshot Show-Off left. Wow. Yeah, all the creatures are here basically. I drew like none of them. Alright. What do we do? What is the sequencing here? I think it's Channeler, Breach. Then I bolt the no, whatever. I only hit the Narset and I just draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, that's the plan. So let's go. How many bolts have left? Okay, there's one more. Okay, so I can actually win the game next turn, maybe. Let's go Channeler, Underworld Breach. Hope you don't have Force of Negation, although you might. Yeah, not both them 4 times. There's the ring protection. Okay. Force. Easy. Yeah. Another channeler. Maybe it's... Nah, that's greater. What else do I do? Just bolt the Narset now and pass the turn. Maybe I don't bolt the Narset. Yeah, I just let you have the Narset. Yeah, I can't bolt the Narset, I think. I have to, yeah, you get anything you want. Could have returned Jegantha, but again, I don't think the game is about Jegantha. I think the game just ends now, by the way. They will kill my channeler or our brick, and that's over. Fairy, now you can't go Days Undoing. I'm gonna bolt you now. Leave that on top. Gonna leave that on top? Maybe not. Yeah, it sucks. It was good. I don't know. I will also Lava Dart you. It's Destiny. It's Destiny. I leave it on top. Go. The fair resolves. You're 2 with the ring in play, though. This was my plan. So you can bounce ring and not die to it, but you bounce the ring. I still got lethal here. So I'm gonna not concede the game. Again, this match reminds me of the one against Mono Black Hoffers, where they did that I played in the previous league with Prowess. They played so many cards and then just died from the ring and burns. Okay, they Narset minus. They grab Leyline Binding. Okay. Oh. Okay, they discard land. Let's play the Swiftspear and I'll attack the Fairy. I know they have Binding, so I know they're not dead. Oh, they play Counterspell. Oh, what is this? Oh, Subtlety. Okay. I'll bottom it. Return Jegantha and pass. Oh wow, they pass. They don't play ring. Mujang Grow is being awful here. Obviously, this card is bad against the deck with removal spells. If they play Solitude, I concede. Okay, do not Solitude. Alright, one lightning bolt left in my deck, and some lava darts. I guess if they play a ring, I have no outs, because they can't do it in their turn. Alright, also we side with the steam vents. Let's go to the sideboard, where I'll take out these 5 cards. No brainer. Probably also darts are bad. Alright, I'm bringing in the classic 4 pick your poison. Maybe just all the moons as well. Nah, moon is bad. Maybe I'll keep in the Unholy Heats. Alright, last game of this league, then I gotta go. Open Jegantha. Let's see, how does this go? Kahira easier. Lands are not here. Mulligan. Man, it's so bad that it... Yeah, this is a keep, but it's just awful. Alright, gonna go for Thundering Falls. Turn 1. Could have waited my opponent, but whatever. Put that in the graveyard. It's good to have it in there. I have Breach. It's a sorcery for Channeler. Yeah, if this Unholy Heat were Spell Pierce, things would be much better. Maybe you can do like a split. Spell Pierce Surgical. Can do that maybe. Yeah, I think I like the Pick Your Poison on top of my deck now that I found one Swiftspear. Okay, they don't crack their fetch. Weird. Very weird. Maybe they play around Blood Moon a bit. Up, bottom. Let's see if they planes ending. It'd be bad, but I want to eat for lunch. I don't know. But I hear my niece over there, so I know that I'm gonna be in my niece company. Oh. Return Jaggy, not exciting, not a play I'm happy to do on turn 3. I must have drawn lands with Preordain. There definitely were missing lands. Oh, bello. Bello. Ciao, arrivo tra poco. Di tennis, sì. Sì, molto. Torno subito. Ok, attack. 4-1. Nothing going on. We don't move, we just attack for 1. 1 at a time. Was that ring? Ring, okay. We'll decide what to do here, but I can go maybe Breach. Yeah, that's not bad. Can I go Breach? Can I play 2 spells off of this Breach? What can I play? 3? Nah. Let's just go pick your poison. And then I will plot this and pass. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have another. Unfortunately, I don't have another green source, so I can't go breach, pick your poison. Okay, they draw a bunch more. They play new ring. They draw a bunch of cards. Once again, they have protection, so I don't think I should play the Slickshot Show-Off. I'll start by drawing a card with Fiery Islet. I think it's just too bad to go breach just for pick your poison. Plot again and pass. So I have two Slickshot Show-Off in the plot territory. Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. Chaiken, is that? Did I get their name right? Thank you, Chaiken. Let's go. Alright. My opponent doesn't play a ring. Alright, let's go off. I'll take a screenshot because I think this is one of the scenarios in which... Okay, let's cast this without paying its mana cost. What else? Let's play another one. You go Stern Scalding on the second one. Okay. Let's play Monastery Swiftspear. Let's play Bauble. Draw the ring. Found by me. Let's see what's next. No, plot is just from hand only. Solitude, okay. What do you Solitude? The Show-Off? Show-Off. Do I want to go... Okay, let me count. If I go Unholy Heat, the Solitude, and then I go Breach, I only have 2 bubbles. So that would be 10 damage. It would be 10 damage. You go to 4, you go to 2. Yeah, I think that's good to me. Unholy Heat here. Of course, if you have other interactions, it's going to be awkward, but... A Force of Negation on my Unholy Heat. Okay. I definitely don't put you to 2. You may be in need of chump blocking. I thought it was Slickshot in Pioneer, so no, not really. Following Pioneer. I have the Pro Tour Standard, and I make modern content. And Pauper. And pre-modern. Have you guys watched the last Pauper video on Mango's Workshop? Came out yesterday. Got a lot of views already. 8,000 views already. That's nice. Okay, Tommy. Pauper. Let's do this. Is in Pioneer. Yeah, I hope I don't have to play too many of them. I definitely will play one the 5th of May. One RCQ. So we'll see. Of course, nice. Yeah, actually, I had lethal if they didn't have a... No, that's not true. How do I keep the lyrium here? I think like this. Yeah, sorcery is the hardest one to get in the graveyard. I guess that's not true, because this version plays Preordain and Iteration. Oh, I have another Solitude? Jeez, you're making it rain. You watched the Mengu Workshop video? I work. That's the best place to watch my videos. Alright, I've done the best I could. It may not be enough, but... It's your birthday? Alright, happy birthday. I've done the best I could. I'm drawing 3 cards here. My opponent also draws 3 cards by tapping 1 permanent. Yeah, back to 7 cards. There were 3 just last turn. Steam Pepegas. Okay. Soon to be standard legal. Sorry, it is standard legal now. Okay, they rest in peace and ended. Ooh, slick shot. Let's go first Swiftspear. Were they subtleting this? Seems so. Blotton, are we winning this turn? It may happen. What do I take 3 damage from this ring? I think it's pretty good. I still think we can't really win, but maybe. You got a 9, you got a 6. We'll see. You're 6 with a ring with 3 loyalty, and you already played 1 ring. Okay. You can also go to Fairy Bounce. You have another one. It's gonna reset the first one, so now you don't have to take any damage in upkeep. I think I was wrong when I said that ring isn't a big problem for this deck. It definitely is. If you go slower with Preordain and Iteration, you're less fast. It's they playing like 2 spell pierce, 2 surgical, I guess. Maybe they have to respect it. I can't really top 4 for ring. I just concede. They don't take damage there. I can't even play Preordain. There's Narset. I gotta go. But yeah, so takeaways as always at the end. Well, the bird is good. The archetype may still be a little bit underpowered, but the bird is definitely good. I mean, you still maybe need all of the sideboard to fight the bad matchups, but outside of that, the archetype definitely improved from before. So it could be something to work with the next couple of days and weeks. I don't think there's too many new cards that are good, and Slickshot Show-Off definitely is one of the best ones. So thank you so much for watching this video if you watched on YouTube. So yeah, appreciate. And as always, if you did that, make sure to subscribe.